All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another round of Coffee and Questions. What are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about the Harbor Freight Chicago Electric 6-amp, heavy-duty, variable speed, rotating handle reciprocating saw, a Sawzall. Is it any good? Yeah, well, we're going to get into that and what could be better out there. First, let me change the picture and let's go over to taking a look at what this thing looks like, and we'll start from there. Okay, let's start off with the fact that I am not a fan of corded power tools from Harbor Freight. Now, I know that they're coming out with a better line of tools, the Bauer, the Hercules, etc., and maybe I'll change my mind going forward. But for now, the Chicago Electric, look, I am not, I'm not in favor of it, I guess. It's a very cheap tool. It doesn't work that well. We'll go over the reasons why. I would tell you, take a look at like Ryobi, take a look at anything like, some of these refurbished sites, I think Acme Tools, Direct Tools, CPO. You can get real high quality name brand tools at deep discounted prices, before you spend your money on this and it fails on you. But if you are going to try to do this, you make sure you get that extended warranty because, well, truthfully, you're going to need it. That's my overall opinion on this particular power tool. So we got it out at the club, we demoed it, and we took it back. It just failed every which way. So let's go over it. Well, the first thing I'll tell you is make sure you buy good blades for this thing, okay? Get the Diablos while you're out there, or stop at Home Depot, Lowe's, and pick yourself up a set of really good blades. It will make the difference no matter what Sawzall that you use. The one thing that we did notice with this, it wobbles like crazy when it's in there and you go to use it. It's just all over the place. What blades in particular am I talking about? Well, I get the 9-inch ones. You can get the longer ones or what have you. They run about 15, 20 bucks for, a set of blades, and you want good blades. That's my point. Second thing is, what do I believe in Sawzalls overall? I always go with corded. Now, if you need the ones that are more portable, of course you can get them, the uncorded version, but I like corded because you just get that much more power with them. Like I said, this is really probably very light duty kind of work. I would tell you to probably add money to it. Like I said, whether you go to a pawn shop, eBay, Amazon, Lowe's, Home Depot, get yourself a much higher quality one if you're going to be using this to any degree at all. Okay, let's go forward here. What do I know about the Firestorm brand? I have no idea, other than I know that it is also a cheaply made product that you may not want to consider, but I don't own one. If somebody does, they can drop it in the comment below. All right, so what are some of the problems with this? Well, it heats up on you really fast. The trigger mechanism on this breaks really easily. That's another thing. I would tell you that it just make sure you get that extended warranty because you probably are going to have problems with the trigger mechanism. What do I think about Sawzalls in general? Well, you don't want a 6-amp. It's way too weak. A 9-amp is okay. You probably should look around, see if you could get like a 12 or even a 15. You're going to be much happier with this, especially if you're going to be using it to any degree. You want that extra oomph and strength there. So those are my thoughts there. The other downside on this particular unit is the holding mechanism where that blade goes in. The blade falls out easily. I don't know if it's just a pain in the butt, but some people are complaining that the blades don't slip in there as easily as they wanted it to, so they had to take real rough grit sandpaper and sand that back end on some of the blades to even get them to fit. Now, you shouldn't have to do that with any of these. So again, if you're out at the store, take it out of the box and look at it closely. My other advice is even, after you purchase it, or if you can do it before, plug it in and play around with it, and see if it's really up to what you think it's going to be for what you're going to use, because you may decide not to buy it. But like I said, real light stuff, it may be okay. That part around the blade on some of these I read where people had them actually just blow apart. I didn't have that happen. I just knew that it was, real weak in the holding power. But make sure you wear eye goggles. I mean, if you're using any power tool, not just this, but you want to protect your eyes in case something does go wrong. On this particular unit, the gears are going to strip out on you, fairly easily. And if it doesn't right away, with this tool, there's a large amount of vibration, not just the wobble in the blade, but a lot of vibration, in the housing of this unit. There was a lot of complaints, like I said, about the blades actually, fitting into this, where people used a file or sandpaper and had to take down that thickness in order to get them to fit. Again, my only comment to that is you shouldn't have to do that. You need to add more money and get yourself, a better reciprocating saw. But like I said, at the least, make sure you get good quality blades. Okay, any other questions? Let me look here on the forum for just a sec. The funny part is when we did return this, I read in the comments where a similar thing, was said to somebody when they walked in the store. We went to return this, and the assistant manager said on her badge anyway, she said, yeah, we do get these returned a lot because of the vibration and the blade wobbling issues. And I was like, oh, okay, so I went ahead and returned it. So they're fully aware, of the flaws in this. The people that work there. And the one thing you can say about Harbor Freight above and beyond, I have never had a problem returning a product and getting another one or getting a refund. So if you're unsatisfied and you want to give this a shot, you can at least take it back. Okay, if I'm reading your comment correctly about the vibration and the wobble, is it that big of an issue? Well, I think it makes the tool, I don't want to say dangerous, but it makes it really unsafe. I think you really need to get yourself a safer tool. So, like I said, take it out of the box, hook it up, try it while you're out there, and just get good blades. Okay, next question. What are the biggest issues I feel with the tool? Well, the gearing is very poor. It's not good at all. And then the blade lock in the chuck, is horrible, and they either fall out on you or you have to spend time, like I said, sanding them down to get the blades to fit. What's the warranty? 90 days. But if you're going to buy this, again, think about the extended warranty. When you go to take this back, they're either going to give you a refund or exchange it because it's cheaper and they know that you're going to bring it back. You're never going to get parts available, for this. So. Are there better tools at Harbor Freight to consider? I don't own them, but you can take a look at Bauer and you can take a look at the Hercules line. They're not going to be cheap, of course. They're going to be more expensive, but I'm told that they are much higher quality and the warranties are probably better on them. But you need to take a look and, kind of do your own research on that. I'm just trying to tell you about this particular one because of the issues that we ran into and a lot of the common complaints and why we took it back. So why do you see different part numbers on similar items? Well, because they come from different suppliers. Like I said, it's cheaper to refund you or exchange it because they don't want to pay for the quality control and they don't want to pay to inventory and hold this large assortment of replacement parts. Okay, so this is kind of like a quick overview. I hope this helps you in making a decision. I'll leave some links below off of Amazon that you can take a look at for better reciprocating saws. But don't forget, you've also got Acme, CPO, Direct Tools. You have pawn shops, eBay, lots of places to look and consider if you want to buy a higher quality Sawzall. And of course, it's going to cost you more. Those are my thoughts on this. I hope you click subscribe and you keep following me, the Home Handyman. Drop a comment below if you know something that's a better deal. And I'll see you folks on the next video. Everybody have a great day. Bye-bye.